Alright, so following on from the previous video, I've literally just finished filming that. I'm doing a drift day at Santa Pod in 2 days time. So I'm just going to do the transmission oil flush that I mentioned in the previous video, and then just get everything loaded up and get ready. This one, Sean in the white 350Z is coming to as well, and Joey in a BMW, 2 guys that live around here that I know. They're both coming to do the drift day as well, so that should be fun. But yeah, let's get this done and then load the car up and get ready. I've got to say thank you to Sean for suggesting using a drill to take the wheel nuts off. Changed my life. I know it's lazy as fuck, but honestly, changed my life. Now you might be wondering why I need to take the wheels off to do a transmission flush, but this is completely separate. This is just to check that everything's still tight under here. I'm kind of paranoid about it because when we first put the angle kit on, the first drift day I did, when I came back, this spacer was quite loose, like really loose. It seems to be alright today, but I'll go and lock the steering and double check. But yeah, I'm kind of paranoid about it after that. I put some Loctite thread locking stuff on it last time, so hopefully it'll be fine now. But I like to just double check all the bolts after each drift day, just to make sure nothing's going wrong. Alright, first thing we've got to do is get this crappy under tray off. That can fuck off now. Oh, there we go. It didn't actually spill any either. Incredible. Now this is what's going in it. Some Miller's CRX 75W90. I'm just going to stick it in here so that I can pump it into the transmission, because it's a pain in the ass to try and pull the bottles in, because the fill point is really high up and really awkward.
As you can probably tell by my weird hand position, there's no good place to lay under here to pump it.
Alright, we're all done, so I've just got to torque everything up. There we go. Alright, so we're just arriving at Santa Pod, and I'm going to apologise if there's not much talking in this video because I've got the worst sore throat and headache, and I've basically had paracetamol and cough sweets for breakfast, which is fun. So yeah, it's not going to be the most talkative video, but we've got it, it's wet, hopefully it'll dry up because it kind of looks like it should do. Let's get through to the paddock and find Sean and unload everything. Sean's helping me with my pole. Thanks, Sean. It's not a Grimsby pole. That's what everyone has in Grimsby. You have to take that. if you leave the house, you have to take a bar with you. For a night out. Got the pole, mate. Yeah. Pretty much, that or a bat. Oh, you didn't do anything. You literally took that bar, was that it?
Well, yeah, it's like
Thanks for the help.
My jack goes in.
This is my jack that he's using now. If he uses his jack,
put my jack there, do 1, 2, 3, lift, and then push, and then it goes in.
Nice. Right, this is going to be my first proper session. I've just done a sighting laps and one little practice session just to get used to the layout, because they've changed it slightly. The layout is slightly different now. Probably won't look much different on camera, but it's different enough to be a bit weird. Also, I've changed the GoPro so that it uses the super view thing, so now you can see more top and bottom, if that makes sense. You see more vertically, because last time kind of all you could see was the steering wheel and my legs. So yeah, hopefully this works out a bit better. It might look a bit weird though, we'll see. This is a test run basically. But yeah, let's see how this goes.
LMLZ. He copied you, fuck off. It's in a 350Z, it's a 350LZ.
As long as we're walking, we don't need cars. We only be talking in exclamation marks. Your movie is bigger than anything in Hollywood. Is this what you ask? You know it's good. You know it's good. Let's get flying out of the
Alright, so that was another fun drift day at Santa Pod, and as you can probably tell by my voice, I'm still a bit under the weather, still got a bit of a cold, and I'm actually filming this 9 or 10 days after the drift day, and I still feel like shit. So yeah, not been a fun week, but I'll get over it. But yeah, that was the last drift day of the year. There is one coming up right at the end of December, but I'm not going to be able to do it. So I think now I'm just going to take the car off the road for a month or so, get a few little jobs done on it. I've got some new anti-roll bars to fit, new boost gauge to fit, new oil sump, some other little bits I can't remember, but yeah, a few little jobs to do, a few things to tidy up. So going to get all that done over winter, and then probably start drifting again in like March, something like that, March, April. But yeah, I'll do videos of all those modifications and stuff, so the channel won't just die over winter, there will be stuff going on. I was also thinking of putting up a little montage of all the drifts that I've done in the R8 as well. For anyone who's like doesn't know, I've got an Audi R8 as well, I've done quite a lot of track days and stuff in, and I like to try and slide that around a bit. Now, it's not proper drifting in the sense like there's no transitions or anything, it's basically just like a mixture of lift-off, oversteer and power slides, but it's still what most people would consider drifting, so I don't know, I thought I'd maybe just put a little compilation of that for anyone who's not seen all those little clips on our other channel. But I don't know, see what happens. Sometime next year I really want to take the R8 to a drift day. As ridiculous as that sounds, not like Santa Pod or anything, but maybe the Rockingham Infield one. Just take it there, take the GT86 as well, and like, obviously, because I don't want to just waste a drift day pissing about in the R8, not really drifting properly. So I'd love to just take the GT86, like do most of the day in that, but just go out for a couple of laps in the R8 and just see if we can get a few little slides. But anyway, that's it for the video, and yeah, the next video I guess will be either that R8 montage that I was talking about, or the next modifications that I'm going to do to the car, which will probably be the anti-roll bars and the oil sump. Probably start with them. But yeah, whatever it ends up being, I'll see you there.